Welcome, everybody, to Social Life. This is season 1 of Social Life. I'm your host, Caden Turk, and I'm very excited for Social Life and what it's going to be, what it's going to do for the new society. So first, I just want to give a brief explainer on what Social Life is. Social Life is a game where you are individually fighting for the grand prize of a private jet. That's pretty cool. The T Corporation has sponsored Social Life, and the winner gets a private jet. And how you do that is by getting the most points by the end of the 8 weeks. This game will run 8 weeks, and at that point, we will tally up all the points, and whoever has the most points wins. We are also looking at second and third place prizes, but those have not been announced yet. But anyway, back to the points. There are 2 methods of earning points. The first method is challenges. Challenges are a big deal, and we're going to have them each week. There will be 3 different challenges each week. There will be a social challenge, a physical challenge, and a weekly challenge. So I'm just going to briefly go over what each of those are, and then we can move on to the next method of earning points, the biggest one. The first social is a social game, a social experiment, if you will. You will be trying to get the votes or not get votes, depending on the challenge, of the other players in the game. So you are going to have to try to persuade people, convince people, whatever that challenge outline is. You will obviously know more about each individual challenge when the time comes. There are also physical challenges. Physical challenges are games. They could be existing games that we've already played. We have a bunch of games that we've already done. I'm not going to mention them because I don't want to give away which ones are, but there might be some new games as well that will be different. And we also have weekly. So the weekly challenge is something that doesn't have to be done on Sunday, doesn't have to be done at youth on Monday. It can be done anytime throughout the week. It just will have to be, most of them are due at 11:59 p.m. on Thursday. That's called the voting day, and I'll get to the voting day here in a second. But the weekly challenges, something you complete during the week. A lot of times they pair with the weekly video that will be put out, but that's how they work. So the voting day, like I just briefly mentioned, each week there will be a vote, and that will be for the rankings for that week. You will have to vote one of 2 ways. The first way is physically voting. A physical copy there will be located at church and at my house. You will fill out the form, and you will submit it before voting day is done, which is Thursday, to me. You don't have to submit it physically to me. If you want to take a picture of the physical copy and submit it, I'm okay with that, but it needs to be done before Friday. The other option, and kind of the preferred option if you can, is to do a digital copy. So on Slack, there will be a form that will be put out that you can fill out each week. If you don't know about Slack, talk to me. It's very crucial to Social Life. We're going to use Slack a lot. So definitely download Slack, and I can get you signed in with that. So that shouldn't be a problem. So what else do you need to know about Social Life? Well, each week there is going to be a public information sheet. There will be a bulletin board at church, and on it will be this public information sheet and the rankings for that previous week that you voted on. So each of those will be up there. The public information sheet has information about 2 weeks ahead. So week 1, there will be week 1 and week 2 information. Week 2, there won't be anything in advance. It'll still be the week 1 and week 2. Then the next week, week 3, it'll be 3 and 4. Then 4th week, it'll just be still 3 and 4. And what this does is it gives you a little bit of detail about some of the challenges. Usually it's just the title of the challenge, and all of the titles are related but not easily guessed what the challenge would be. So those will be very helpful to you to try to figure out maybe what the next challenge is. And like I said, there will also be the rankings. Also each week, there will be a twist and turn. So this is just something that is something unexpected that's going to be thrown in the mix. So me being the host, I have lots of things planned. It will not be boring, I promise you that. There will be many interesting twists and turns, but those will not be outlined in that public information sheet. They're only in the master copy that I have. So that's pretty much it for Social Life. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be an experiment. We've never played this game before. I'm very excited for where it's going to go. I think we could definitely have a season 2 at some point. But there will be weekly videos that will be put out. I will be discussing different things, and you will definitely want to watch them if you want the best chance of winning Social Life. So I wish you guys the best of luck. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Contact me through Slack is the best way. And until the next video, see you guys later.